let's say the enemy was approximately 75 meters out, and the squad leader decided that he wants to neutralize this enemy. The squad leader would then designate a covering element or suppressing element and a flanking element. In this scenario, let's say we wanted to do a left flanking attack. So squad leader would say Bravo, suppress, Alpha, flank left. On this, Bravo would take over the fire from Alpha in terms of increasing their rate of fire. Alpha would break down the extended line and move to a flank perpendicular to the direction of fire of Bravo. Alpha would move here and form an extended line. The easiest way to push this flank is for the fire team leader to get his guys in a single file and simply sprint. Once the team leader feels that he's in an apt spot, he gets them in an extended line and calls Alpha set. Once Alpha is set, the squad leader will call for Alpha to either assault or to engage, wherein Alpha will also start engaging the enemy. So the enemy is now being engaged from two directions. You put the enemy in a crossfire, so chances of him getting hit are increased. Thereafter, a call is given to Alpha to assault. And Alpha then, in an extended line, starts moving downrange. While Alpha is moving downrange, Bravo is going to shift its fire from left to right. Ultimately, Alpha is going to call limit of advance, wherein Alpha is going to stop moving, advancing in a single line, and establish looking outwards in the direction they're moving. Once Alpha calls LOA, that is limit of advance.
This is only when enemy is finished, right? Enemy has died.
No, this is when the fire coming from the enemy side has either reduced or died down entirely. So you might not be sure that the enemy is entirely dead. So to make sure that he's dead, that is why you're sweeping this. Okay? Once Alpha has pushed to its LOA, limit of advance, Bravo is going to get up and do the same thing as Alpha and push the enemy or push down range. Like so. And establish looking outwards. So you see, you swept this area twice. If there was something that Alpha missed, either to the left and right of Alpha, that is going to be caught by Bravo. At this point, the squad leader calls for an ACE check, that is ammunition, casualties, and equipment. Team leaders conduct an ACE check of their squads and give a compiled report of their fire team to the squad leader. ACE report is given in terms of color coding, wherein green is that you are good, you have more than 3/4 of your ammo. Casualty green means you have no casualties, and equipment green means you have all the mission critical equipment still with the team. Let's say Bravo ended up spending half of their ammo and losing one guy. So the call would be Ace report Bravo, yellow, indicating they're half on ammo. One casualty, call sign XYZ, equipment green, or yellow casualty, call sign so green. Understood? Had they been all good, they would simply say Ace report for Bravo, green, green, green. Does that make sense for you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. The other scenario in this is, let's say Alpha and Bravo got in an extended line and started engaging the enemy, which was, let's say, 200 meters away. Always remember that the distance between the fire teams should not exceed 100 meters. At this point, if you send one of the elements to a flank, they are separated by close to 200 meters. And if something goes wrong for one of the fire teams, it becomes very difficult for the other fire team to support them. Right? Which is why instead of simply sending a flank on an enemy that is far away, once you've decided to neutralize him, you will bound up to the enemy. Okay, call would be okay, Bravo suppress, Alpha bound up. Alpha is gonna get up, Bravo's gonna suppress the enemy, Bravo's gonna bound up, let's say 50 meters, get set, Alpha set, Bravo move, Bravo bounds up, Bravo set, Alpha move, Alpha set, Bravo get online with Alpha, Bravo gets online with Alpha, Bravo flank left, Alpha suppress, and then Bravo pushes the flank and they do the same that we just discussed. Understood?
Yep.
From here, we come to the next aspect, which is breaking contact.